Hello, I'm Karsten van den Houten.
I'm Bashir Abu Garad.
Hello, I'm Quentin.
So my name is Georgie.
Hey, I'm Fatin. I wanted to do something more physical. I was just like most boys, just gaming, computer, whatever. But I wanted to do something physical, and my dad actually did karate, and he recommended me to go to a club.
Well, I've always been skinny, so I wanted to get on some mass, but after some time I realized that I like the athletic body more, so I started running, I started swimming, and I just went back to more athletic sports.
I mainly started training because I had low self-confidence and I was being bullied in school. And I started training when I was 16 years old.
A friend of me, Staf Kamil, it was like the first day we met. We instantly clicked and he said to me, let's do something together, let's go at a fighting club together. Just for the sport of it, for the love of the game, not like to fight on the street. And now we are very good friends.
I've always been a sports enthusiast. Now when I was a little bit younger, I fucked up my knee, so I couldn't do football anymore. I was a footballer, the typical excuse, I know. But later on I got into fitness for my mental health. I was really depressed, and fitness is what got me out of my depression. It's what gave me a new purpose in life, and it's what gave me joy again. I wanted to give the same to other people that are also lost and need something to get back on track.
The very first time was like, it was all fun and games. It was like funny. We went like as a game, but the times after the first time, for me it was a bit scary each time because you are like exposed every time. It's like you get thrown into the water as a baby. If you fight against someone who has much more experience, it's a humbling experience.
It was scary. It was very overwhelming because when I went to the gym there were a lot of like big guys and they seemed scary, but yeah, I went through it.
Well, on my first day I was quite nervous, not really sure what and where this would bring me. Now, when looking back to it, I'm grateful that I didn't like hesitate and it didn't hold me back to keep going, because I don't know where I would be without it.
It was eye-opening. I had a lot of inspiration. I felt really good because there were a lot of people there who were training, who were teaching me things. I was just learning by just looking. Like they were doing movements and I was looking like, I want to really learn. I was inspired.
What keeps me motivated on the hard days? It would be the people in the gym, the people in my classes, because I know, well, I'm not the only one with hard days, and I hear often after the classes that they needed this hour to just bring their frustration out, and it gives them the joy on the days I needed it too, so it gives joy back to me.
It is mainly that I remember how people looked at me and how people didn't respect me. When I started training and I was really weak and I was a beginner, and then you remember all the respect and also the effort that you've put, and then you just can't decide to stop.
On the hard days, I know that all my club members, that they're waiting for me as well, you know what I mean, to train, to have a good training session, and that motivates me to come, to show up. And when I do show up and they tell like that I'm feeling bad, they then, like brothers or like karate sisters, they just like talk to me and say like, what's up, come on, you can get through this, focus on the training, don't worry about anything else. That really helps me to know that if it's a bad day, I'll feel better when I go.
Well, to be honest, it's what I've already built because I have already created a base for myself. I've been working out for around 2 years now. So every day I feel like I don't want to work out. I always say that 2 years have passed and I've seen progress, so I should just stick with it.
When it's harder or when I don't want to go, I just say to myself like, you have to. It's like an obligation. I do it for fun and I'm always happy afterwards. It builds mental strength. I think this is what you need in every aspect of your life. If you can do this in sports, you can do this in every other part of your life.
Working out is one of those things that if you keep going at it consistently, the results will show. and you can take that principle into other things of life. Just keep working, keep being consistent, and the result will come.
Well, karate is all about self-discipline. It's all about control of your body, but also control of your emotions. It teaches you things that you wouldn't really realize when you start with karate.
At one point I started smoking, I started going out to parties a lot, drinking, but then I realized it was just momentarily, and working out helps me feel better for the long term.